Well, the play, it was very good. The layout of the play was very good in terms of telling a story and a chronological story, because a lot of the time you don't often understand the background as to people's mental health, and a lot of people go up to someone and with a lot of prejudged ideas about someone's condition or how they behave because of their own preconceived ideas, and so the play allowed the story to develop knowing a background story, and that's what's really needed more than anything else, is an understanding of background, because everyone has walked in different footsteps, different paths through life, and we don't truly understand what everyone else has been through, so that kind of understanding helps how we treat mental health and how we can go forward with offering the services. So I think the play absolutely hit the nail on the head with how we understand backgrounds to how we go forward with a service. Well, I think a lot of the time the council already have quite a lot of structures and services in place, but the problem is people don't know about them, people don't know how to access them, and a lot of people don't actually want to go forward and access them because they don't feel they have the confidence to do that. So the problem is we need to make sure that it's more accessible, people understand it, but the stigma away from accessing services is exposed and people don't feel as if they're becoming a burden upon the council to it. So we have to deal with the stigma, and the way to do that is to talk about it, have a greater understanding, do what we've done here today and talk about it openly, and I think that's a key way of going forward with allowing the council to operate what it already does to help people who have mental health.
Very interestingly, because of our responsibilities here, one of which I carry is a member of the Police and Crime Commissioner panel, and I'm going to raise the issue of whether there is sufficient training in mental health issues for officers to be concerned about, because what we've heard today pretty much implicates a lack of knowledge causing extra problems that needn't occur.
I had a lot of understanding about mental health issues before I saw the play, but the impact it's had on me is the importance of partnerships together, the importance of how people treat each other, because so many people have mental health issues, so many people have mental illnesses, and so when you're dealing with or talking to anyone or communicating with anyone, it's important that you communicate with people and you listen to people, and you make sure that you listen to their point of view. And that was something that really came out very strongly to me, that some of the characters had not been listened to, they not felt that they could communicate, and that's so important, and it's so important to get involved. The 300 Voices is very important as a project because it teaches people what mental health is all about, the effect on mental illness, and again the lessons about communication, about talking to people, about listening to people. So that project is very important for Birmingham City Council, because if you think about it, how many people does Birmingham City Council communicate with? How many people do they offer services to or provide services to? So we're a great provider, we're a great communicator, we're a great solver of problems within the council with our partners. So that's why 300 Voices is so important for us as a City Council.